In today's video, I suggest 5 of the most needed balance changes in Bullet Echo. And getting straight into the video, we start off with SMOG. In my opinion, SMOG is one of the weakest heroes in the game at the time of making this video, so I think he deserves a buff or at least a slight one. And the buff I suggest in this case is an increase to his base damage. I believe a 10% increase would be enough to allow him to take out enemies a bit faster. Alternatively, his damage could be maintained, but his fire rate can be increased just to reduce his time to kill. Moving on to the next balance change needed, we have Doc. For this hero, I suggest a change in his combat readiness ability from on taking damage to on hitting an enemy. This ability increases damage for all allies by 40% and reduces their reload time by 70%. So it would be much better for this ability to be triggered when Doc hits an enemy, not when he takes damage. This would make Doc much stronger and bring him closer to the other 3 assault rifle heroes, hence creating more balance. The third balance change needed would be for Cyclops. As we covered in our hero comparison video for Cyclops and Raven, Cyclops actually does a lot of damage, so he doesn't need a damage buff. His main issue is vision. If the vision was increased by about 15% to 20%, the scan ability would be much more useful because he would be able to see a bigger part of the map and hence identify more targets. Identifying targets after scanning is very important because that is how you make the decision to attack or to start running away immediately. So I think this would be a good buff for him and it would bring him closer to the rest of the shotgun heroes. And for our fourth case, we have Leviathan. He is already a pretty good hero when used by a good player, but I still think he needs to be slightly stronger to balance out all the tanks a little bit more. The buff I suggest is a slight increase in his movement speed, so he can easily move backwards while still hitting enemies and staying out of their range. Or he could get a slight increase between 5 and 10% to his maximum health just to survive a little bit longer. And finally, we have Mirage. This is one of the heroes players complain about a lot, and the main reason for that is that her gun is nearly 100% accurate and is always aimed. So for this reason, I think a nerf to her fire rate would be welcome. Alternatively, the damage that she does per shot could be slightly reduced just to balance out her gun. Being able to maintain 100% accuracy while moving at full speed is god level, and that's why I think a lot of players take it to be unfair. If you like this video, here's a few others you might like.
I never meant to fall.